The scenes of the last few days has reinforced and hardened the views and opinions of the nationalist people that the RUC are a totally unacceptable police force and should disband forthwith. 97 to 98% of the police force is made up of the Protestant community, hardly impartial. I am aware that Roman Catholics are scared to join the RUC and that IRA Republicans have threatened them and their families. These are just some of the things I said on Newsnight, BBC Two, would have been 1996 or 1997. As I said in a previous interview, my long-term memory is amazing. But I couldn't tell you what I had for my breakfast. But I can still remember that interview and what I said. I was a youth worker then, and another lad from the Shankill was on the show with me. Another McAuley, Mark McAuley, no relation. I was a youth worker. Yeah, the tension was at its worst, as I ever remember. And we thought the RUC was going to force the Orange protesters through the Gervecki Road the next day. We'd done the interview on the roof of the BBC as bonfires were being lit across the city. Me and Mark McAuley were doing cross-community work between Ardoyne and the Shankill Lane. It was a Christian-run programme called the Higher Force Challenge. I brought kids from Ardoyne down to the Shankill Stadium 3-4 days a week for a year. Protestant kids come up to the Pop Bar in Ardoyne also. We done the amazing rope course in the Shankill Stadium, which was 20-30 feet up in the air. We done the banana boat in Enniskillen quite a few times. We done parachute jumping also. I actually done my first ever parachute jump on Friday the 13th. What a date to pick. It's tattooed in my head. We done the banana boat in Enniskillen many times, and we went to Norway for 2 weeks. The kids from both communities gelled well, and there wasn't a single incident in the whole year. On the very first day, a kid from Ardoyne who was wearing a Celtic jersey swapped it with a kid from the Shankill who had a Rangers top on. And I wore them for the rest of the programme. It was a beautiful gesture, wonderful symbolism, and a great start. Getting back to the 11th night, I done the interview, went home and went to bed. I woke up the next morning to the heartbreaking news that 3 wee boys, the Quinn brothers, had been killed in a house fire when loyalists put petrol through the letterbox and set the house alight. What an evil deed. The Orange men immediately cancelled their protest on the Gervecki Road. And I will finish with this. I'm not trying to blame one section of the community, as both sides were to blame. And the IRA done some terrible things also. I think relations between Catholics and Protestants now are as good as they ever were. And this is August 2024. I walked down the Shankill on my way into town and up the Shankill on my way home. On a good day, I will get between 5 and 10 people who will shout hello Eamon or stop and have a chat. Or just wave. 30 years ago, I wouldn't have got the bus down the Shankill Road. It was too dangerous. I love the people of the Shankill. They are my neighbours, my friends, my brothers and sisters. Take care. God bless. Goodbye.